Hello everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be super exciting because it is my first update for my Panda palette. I am going to be featuring the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. It is the oldest palette in my collection and I've had some good memories with it, so I wanted to pan the entire item. Now before I get started showing you the updates, I made kind of a big mistake and I didn't take a photo of each individual shade up close. So the only reference photo you would have is from a screen grab of my last update. So yeah, that is the unfortunate thing. So yeah, but if you like project painting videos, please subscribe and let's get on with this update. Alright, so when I first rolled it in, I didn't have a specific goal because I was just starting to reuse this palette again. So I wanted to see what I would do, and I have made some great update on some shades and some okay update on others. There are some shades I haven't touched, but let's get started. By the way, sorry if I keep moving my camera around. I'm still trying to figure out what to do. And also there's a new kitty right here. I am so excited. She's like, it's her nap time. But yeah, I have two cats now, one big cat and one small cat, and so yeah, it's her nap time now, but I will show you when she is ready to be seen. Anyways, so let's go out with each shade left to right. So the first shade I want to talk about is Tempura right here. This is what she looks like. I use her as my brow bone. I don't use her to set my eyes, I just use my translucent powder. But I use this shade. I'm not trying to finish this shade right away. This is an easy shade to completely use up, but I'm not trying to do that because if I use up this shade as well as all the neutral shades, then the only shades left are going to be these shades because you can't wear them every day. And so I don't want to open this palette months from now with these shades finished and just these shades for me to use. So for the neutral shades, I'm not going to try to finish them right away because when in the future, I would still like to go to this palette for an all-over type of look. I don't want it to just be filled with shades that I don't use every day, because then I'm not going to reach for it, if that makes sense. But yeah, this shade, I have used it. Nothing too crazy. This shade right here, it's called Golden Ochre. It's my favorite shade in the entire palette. The first shade I ever had pan on. I think I had pan on this shade 2 months after I got it. And I've been trying not to use it because it's my favorite shade and I cannot find a dupe for it, even though I've looked online for it. I cannot find a dupe, and so I'm not trying to finish this quickly. This is one of the two shimmers. It's called the Vermeer. And yeah, I'm trying to use this up. I am wearing it on my lid just a little bit. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. And so I do want to finish this up in the next couple of months. Then we have Buon Fresco, which is one of my favorite shades. I had only used these a handful of times, so all of these shades I've used it a handful. I've used this the most. Hi baby, my other cat is here now. So there is that. I'm moving on to the rest. This shade I haven't used it much. It's actually my least favorite shade in the entire palette. This one called Love Letter, I have used it. Cypress Umber, I'm shocked, but I haven't touched it just yet. Burnt Orange, I think no, Realgar, oh my god, I forgot what it was called. Realgar, I don't think I've used it just yet. I have used this quite a lot over my crease. And so this shade right here, Venetian Red, I haven't used it that much. So this half of the palette doesn't look different except maybe this shade. It's been used quite a bit more. And when I do use it, I do swirl my brush in it. So I'm not touching the pan part, so the pan doesn't look slightly bigger. I've just been using the other parts. This shade I am wearing today on my outer corner called Red Ochre. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Again, when I start using this, I need to use it from the pan so that I can see the pan extend. So yeah, and then this shade, I actually finished this up. It's called Primavera. I will show you a close-up of what it looks like. It's probably not going to look the greatest, but there was quite a few bits and pieces left in the corner. I just scraped those off and I used them. It took me like 5 or 6 uses to completely finish up. This shade right here, Burnt Orange, Is it burnt orange? Yes, it is. I am wearing this on my crease, and for this one, I have been using it from the pan side, so you might be able to see a difference. And then the last shade is Raw Sienna. I have been using this from the pan side as well, so you'll be able to tell a difference. So yeah, as the first update, I didn't have any specific goals, but I did finish up Primavera, and I think I mentioned in my last video that I was gonna try to finish that up. And so yeah, so let me make goals for next update, and also let me just take a close-up photo of each shade. So my goal next update, I think I'm gonna start tracking how much of each shade I'm using. I think that would be great, and so that is what I'm gonna do. I think I really want to tackle these shades because fall is coming up, and I don't like these shades that much, so it would be great if I got more use out of them. My goal would be to use each of these, I think 10 times. I want to do that, and then I want to see how much of a difference it makes in the pan size. These I will always be using, so I'm not going to have a specific goal, but I will take screen grabs. I do want to finish this shade as well. And so yeah, that is my goal for next update. For the other shades, I don't want to use it too much, but for these, aka my least used shades, I do want to use them more. So yeah, that is my update. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully next update would be more organized and more interesting. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.